If this is the sign that a racial war is being fought against us, then I don't know what is. I really don't. Because, like, time and time again, I take the time of my day to prove to y'all, show y'all, talk to y'all, and really make y'all understand the level of misinformation, demonization, criminalization, and gymnastics that is being played, it has been played against us for hundreds of years. I keep telling y'all this. And I know there are a lot who believe me and who agree with me 100%. And there are those who are skeptical. And then there are those who just deny out the bat and just choose to go with their white masters and whatever they say in regards to their own well-being. If you're that individual, good luck for you. But regardless, what happened right here is no doubt, no question, an act of violence against us. There has been several in the past. Emmett Till, for example, may he rest in peace. George Floyd, also, for example, may he rest in peace. Because we can all agree, at least those with common sense, that what happened to him was murder. And while there's an argument can be made that was or wasn't racial, looking at the statistics and seeing the straight evilness in Derek Chauvin's eyes, in my opinion, it could go either way. Breonna Taylor, no doubt, was a racial motive. No doubt. I refuse to believe anything else. You saw how they played down her death and made her some type of criminal. And then made the boyfriend out as if he was the worst person in this type of scenario for, defending himself against people who, I don't know, broke into their home. Or his girlfriend's home, I should say. Either or. But Lord and behold, he's a free man. Wow. I guess all those drug dealings made him untouchable, don't you think? Or maybe he wasn't that at all. He was just a regular citizen just like everyone else. I'm just saying. But regardless, today we have an unfortunate incident where 10 people were killed in a supermarket and 3 people were wounded. Now, there has been a lot of news and a lot of covering about this so far, but I decided to weigh in my 2 cents because in this type of scenario, things need to be said. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what happened here. Officials were trying to and for and dang, I can't. Hold on. Of Officials were trying to fascinate an appointed manifesto espouse great replacement, conspiracy theory, and stand the suspect radicalized on extremist forum. Okay. Alright, so we're dealing with that type of bullshit. Okay. Buffalo, New York. A white gunman motivated by hate and dressed in tactical gear killed 10 people and wounded 3 others Saturday afternoon at a Buffalo, New York supermarket, officials said. The suspect, an 18-year-old, shot 13 people, 11 of them who are black and 2 of them who are white. Now, hold on, let's break this down. So, you have an Invisible who is obviously racist and, is all about that great replacement theory, which is coming true, in a way. There's no doubt about that. It's not really a theory, it's more of a fact nowadays. Just look at the current statistics when it's coming to black female and white female in terms of birth rate, and it's looking pretty bad for them. I'm not gonna lie, looking pretty bad. You also have other websites saying that give it like a few years time, and white people are basically becoming the minority. So I'm not really calling it a theory nowadays, more of a fact that it's coming true. Why? Because all the boosts of the white race and their evil deeds is finally coming. Well, karma is finally coming around the corner and letting them know, hey, yeah, y'all, it's y'all's time to go. Come on. Y'all followers safe? Nah, G. You gotta go. We gotta go. Come on. I got schedule. That's basically what's happening. But the fact that they're really afraid of this, afraid of change, and decide to go out and try to change this, no matter what, for whatever means is necessary, is truly an act of evil. It is truly something that can only be seen as devilish in a way. I'm not even that religious no more, but I feel like the term I'm using is most correct. And this homie's 18 too. He's 18 years old, bro. I'm 19 going on 20, and I have no desire to do this. This homie a year younger than me, and you're already saying, you know what, fuck it. Time for people to die. It's time for them all to die, G. It's time for people to go, because we as a white race cannot be the minority, because if we are the minority, then we're just gonna get bullied for what we did in the past and have done up until this point, and it is going to after this. Like, this is not gonna end until the numbers actually start declining. So yeah, but how much you want to bet that his parents taught him some of this? How much do I want to bet that parents are also racist as hell? How much do I want to bet? It's more. I bet you this is like more of a generational factor as well. How much you want to bet? Because he had to learn it from somewhere, of course the internet. But where did they get this mindset at such a young age too? I wonder. I'm just saying, there's no proof. There's no proof whatsoever at this moment. But I'm just saying, doesn't make no sense to me. But okay. At the Tops Friendly Market, Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramgala said, officials said he streamed the attack on social media platform. Wow. He wanted everyone to know what he's about to do. He wanted us all to know, as a Black nation. He wanted us to know the hate, anger, and fear he has for us. He wanted us all to know that. He wanted us all to know that. Every single one of us. Because these people like him can't stand not being on the top. White people have been on the top for centuries. Generation after generation after generation after generation. And the fact that it's starting to not be that way fucking infuriates them to the point where they have to go out and do stuff like this to just feel and maintain the level of importance or attention, I should say. That's more accurate given this situation. A Twitch spokesman said the platform has investigated and confirmed that the string was removed less than 2 minutes after the violence started. This was pure evil. Erie County Sheriff John Garcia said at a news conference. Straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of our community. I mean, that's true. He was outside their community, but I'm willing to say that people within his community, at least one or two of them, probably cheered for it. They probably sat there and was like, "You done good, kid. You done good." There's always gonna be people like that, no matter where you go. So, I like how you try to make it seem like his community was people innocent and are not about this type of stuff, but you know there's that one or two individuals, or maybe three, hell, probably more than that, and sitting there watch anything on phone was just like, someone had to do it. I guarantee you, I promise you on that. Outside of the city of good neighbors, as the mayor said, coming into our community and trying to inflict evil upon us. An apparent manifesto with the suspect's name, a shared birth date, and biographical details in common with the suspect was posted to Google Docs on Thursday night. In it, the author claimed to have been radicalized online and appeared to adhere to false replacement theory, which has been used by white killers to justify violence against Muslims, Latinos, Jewish people. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Muslims, Latinos, and Jewish people around the world. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this sentence? Muslims, Latinos, and Jews. Where is black? Where is black people? The media don't even care about us. Look, Muslims, Latinos, and Jews. Where is the word black in this sentence? Let's go back. Let's go back to how many people. Let's go back and read. Let's go back. He shot 13 people, right? 11 of them were black, and only 2 of them were white. So all that together, that is 13 in general, right? All right, so if all together is 13, and he killed 11 people that were black, right? 11 people that were black. You know, only 2 white people, probably on accident or friendly fire, or maybe they tried to stop him or whatever. I don't fucking know. But if 11 of them were black, right, and 2 of them were white, and that's 13 in general, why, in the loving grace of God, are they mentioning Muslims, Latinos, and Jews right here in this sentence? Now, one word is being mentioned about the black people. Not one word are they mentioning in this. Muslims, Latinos, and Jews. How many Latinos were killed in this shooting? How many Jews were killed in this shooting? How many Latinos was killed in this shooting? The answer? None of them. So why are you sitting here and you're mentioning Muslims, Latinos, and Jews, but you didn't even bother to type in the word black as a first word to begin a sentence because of the fact that out of 13, 11 of us was shot down and killed like we were fucking dogs. But no, it's Muslims, Latinos, and Jews that get the most attention. Okay, bet. Mainstream media for you, everybody. Mainstream media. A senior law enforcement official said authorities were working to verify the document's ethnicity. We are aware of the manifesto allegedly written by the suspect, and we're working to definitely confirm that he is the author, the law enforcement official said. There he is, everybody. There he is. You're a white killer. You're a KKK member in the future if it had not been for this shooting. There he is. Take a good long look at him. Good long look. Good long look. The suspect, Peyton S. Gendon of Cortland, New York, was arraigned Saturday evening in Buffalo City Court on one count of murder in the first degree, the Erie County District Attorney Office said. He was remanded without bail, and a February hearing was scheduled for Thursday morning, according to the office. In a written statement, Attorney General Merrick B. Garland said the Justice Department is investigating this matter as a hate crime and an act of racial motivated violence extremism. The Justice Department is committed to conducting a thorough and explicit investigation into this shooting and seeking the justice for those innocent victims. The worst nightmare. The Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown said the suspect is 12 hours away down to Buffalo to commit the crime. And this is what he did. This is one of the many victims in our community. Could have been any one of us. Could have been me, could have been you, could have been any one of us who probably declared themselves to be black. Could have been any one of us right here. I think his name is Toy Johnson. It says a man sit on a stretcher after shooting in Buffalo, New York on Saturday. Toy Johnson. That might be his name, or that might be the person like taking a picture of it. I don't know. But yeah, this is the worst nightmare that any community can face, he said. A heavy armed man wearing a tactical gear went to a store on Jefferson Avenue about 2:30 p.m. and opened fire in a parking lot. He fatally shot 3 people and wounded 1 before entering the store and continuing to shoot, Garmilla said. A security guard returned fire, but the rounds didn't appear to penetrate the suspect's ballistic gear. Where did he get the ballistic gear? That's what I want to know. The suspect returned fire and fatally shot the guard, officials said. The suspect then walked through the store, shooting. Responding Buffalo officers engaged the suspect in the store fresh bowl. I don't know what that word says. I'm not gonna lie. And the man responded by putting a gun to his neck, Camilla said. The officers talked him to surrendering. The suspect removed some of his tactical gear before officers took him into custody, he said. 4 store employees. Wait, matter of fact, wouldn't be black? If he was black, I don't know. They get a man a lot of chances. Well, at least this one. But let him be black. That's all I'm gonna say. Let him be black. Let him be black. Four store employees, including security guard who was a retired Buffalo officer, was among the 13 people shot. ECMC hospital in Buffalo said it was treating 3 victims and all were stabilized. One patient was discharged Saturday night, the hospital said. New York State Senator Tim Kennedy said in a tweet that the son of one of his staff members was among the victims. She's sitting in the hospital waiting room because her beautiful, extraordinary son was shot while he was simply doing his job. He said in a statement, "Additional information about the victims has not been released." Jennifer Tukey said she and her cousins were stopping at Tops when she heard multiple shots coming from the front of the store. He stopped, shot again, stopped, and started shooting again, Tukey said. She said she ran to her car, passing 3 bodies in the parking lot, called her cousin who had hidden in the freezer until the shooting stopped. I have this in my head for the rest of my life, she said. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get into a grocery store or a store. Alright, we're just gonna stop there. Matter of fact, nah. Nope, hold on. Yep, right here. So, what is there to really discuss in this type of situation? Other than saying what I believe need to be said, and pointing out the way they worded this scenario right here. They mentioned Muslims, they mentioned Latinos, and they mentioned Jewish people, but they did not once mention black people, even though 11 of us were the victims in this situation. Seems to me we were the primary targets. But that's just me. Maybe there's a logical explanation. I don't know. I feel like it's bullshit either way. They did not honor us at all. Excuse me. They did not honor the victims. They do not honor the victims at all. So, other than that, I feel like people need to be more aware that the more time that passes, more situations like these are bound to happen. And they're not going to be out of nowhere. I guarantee you it's going to be a planned event. Because this homie sort of in tactical gear to do the job. So you cannot tell me this was not planned. This was obviously planned and well thought out. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear a goddamn word about... And this homie drove like 2 hours to get there. Couldn't do it in his own state, but he can do it somewhere else. City or whatever. Regardless. He couldn't do it where he was from. He had to do it somewhere else. Which is... Well, that basically amazed me for some reason. Like, I don't understand why people like him need to do this, but okay. Regardless, this is a boy who studied God, and I'll be back with another video. Black Power. Peace.